precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll call for the fair catch here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Receiver makes the grab. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Here early in the game, the defense right away realizes what they're up against. Having an opportunity to move this receiver around to give him a chance to get out in space are the plays that can really cause a defensive coordinator headaches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quick pass, the catch is made. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. And the receiver snags it. It's complete.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Mississippi State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff running right. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Mississippi State now operating in the red zone. They'll test the right side here, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for his back. It's complete. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
The offense sets up with a first and goal. They'll hand it off. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kirk.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Runner with an impressive spin move there. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback operating an empty set. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Santiago. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others, but, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And try to creating that new legacy for Texas and having elite receivers.
And the wideout goes in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll take a deep shot. And the ball is picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
First down here for this offense. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And they'll go right back to him on first down.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
A gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? He's moving out of the pocket. He's going for a big play downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. He'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This Mississippi State offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, the defensive coordinator's accounting for everybody except a tight end. He couldn't have been any more wide open on that play. Nice gain downfield by the big man.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. They'll run it here. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he will score. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Caught quickly. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path to run and pound Hill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He makes the grab. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
The Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. An inside give now from the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Send the back in motion. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally get him down, but a solid gain in that screen pass. Good call there.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Got space looking for the end zone here. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution on that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than a conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? On the run here. Lets it go. Off target and incomplete.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He fires it. The downfield pass was caught, but he couldn't get a foot down. Ruled incomplete.
Well, the offensive coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's second down and 5.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
No, I don't blame them to go with the quarterback sneak here to try to pick up just enough yards for the first down. But hey, man, give credit to that defense. They did not budge at all. They kept him short of the first down.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So an important touchdown time just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Runs through the defender. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it off to begin the second half. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And they get the second half started with their running play. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Across the 40, the 20, at the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Trying to come all the way back.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
The extra point is good. We're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Mississippi State offense is back out there now. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They're going to run it. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. On the move, looking deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And they tackle him, but not before a huge gain down near the 26.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Mississippi State getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Makes a quick catch. Second effort. Their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Well, the coaches told us all week, don't be shocked if we use the fullback in the passing game. I thought they were kidding us, but here it is for a first down.
Mississippi State in the red zone now. And here's the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. It didn't take long to reach the end zone last time. A perfectly blocked running play. Can they keep it going here? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Sampson. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down after that previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He's got it for a big gain. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The back's got it. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. The Longhorns looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out that you can take advantage of.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Dropped for a loss after the catch on 3rd down. Sets up a 4th down now.
Yeah, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the 1st down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. This one is incomplete, right in the back corner of the end zone.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Well, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
On the drive that will not end, it is a long way to go on 3rd down here. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wideout. And it's picked off in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? That's a potential game changer. The pick and the big return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And here comes the Mississippi State offense back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Try and muscle for the 1st down. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, and it's incomplete. It's a turnover on downs. Crucial moment late in this game.
Wow, Chris, I don't know. You got control of this game, and you go for it here? A little bit confusing. Why even allow your opponent any chance of anything? Finish out the win and just punt it away.
And they heave it deep downfield. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. They'll stop him on a small gain here. Tried to run for it on the 3rd and long and came up well short. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Short connection to the tight end here. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Hands off to the left. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. And he'll just get rid of it.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions.